Our next nominee from the new show Devious Maids, please welcome actress and singer Rosalind Sanchez.
The American dream is constantly evolving. Lorella Praeli is a dreamer, one of millions of people whose parents brought them here without documentation. In Lorella's case, she lost her leg when she was 2, and when she was 11, her family sought better medical care and education and a shot at the American dream. She founded Connecticut Students for a Dream, which helps other immigrants receive an education. Now she's a leading advocate with United We Dream for dreamers everywhere, and prove that dreams can really come true.
I was born in Peru. I had a car accident when I was 2.5 and my right leg was amputated. Growing up in Peru, my parents said they didn't think that was the best life for me. And they saw America as a country where I would not be judged by my physical differences and I would have much more opportunities. And so my parents decided to move when I was 10 to Connecticut. When I was 17 and I was applying to colleges, I needed to fill out a financial aid form. You know, on the form it's very clear, like you can't move forward without a social security number. And that's when I found out from my mom that I was undocumented.
How does that make you feel?
It was very disempowering. It was scary to understand that you might not be able to go to college and that you've been working so hard and you've been giving so much to the country you call home, but that your home does not necessarily want to recognize you. I had an interview with the Dean of Admissions at Quinnipiac University. I just kind of went in there and I said, I want to come here. This is what I'm going to do, and this is why you should invest in me. I'm a good investment. 2 weeks after that, I got an email from her saying that they would cover the tuition for my education.
So after you fought your own way into college, you decided to then help others in your situation in Connecticut. How did you do that?
I reached out to young undocumented people. We thought about what if we started our own organization and we built Connecticut Students for a Dream. In most states, undocumented students don't qualify for in-state tuition rate. And so even though they've gone to kindergarten all the way through high school, in that state, they have to pay out-of-state tuition. We started a campaign that resulted in the passage of an in-state tuition bill. So now undocumented students in Connecticut can go to college and pay in-state tuition.
So how many people are in a similar situation?
There are about 2.1 million dreamers, like young undocumented people who came here when they were young. And then there are 9 million people from the broader community who are undocumented. So like people like my mom. My grandma passed away, and my mom's dream was to go back to see her mom and to care for her mom. And she couldn't go back. And so she saw her mom in her casket through an iPad, and I just felt like I'm in this fight because I think that's an injustice. The DREAM Act didn't happen in 2010, and so I began to work with United We Dream. We had meetings with the White House. We organized the lawyers. We had a whole campaign that led to the president coming out with the biggest policy change that we've seen in immigration, and that's deferred action for dreamers.
This is the face of America, and this is our home.
So now dreamers can apply for a work permit. They have some safety from deportation. They can get their social security number. It's a huge deal.
And I will do it.
We're not going away. The reality is we are undocumented Americans and we're here to stay.
Like a drum, my heart never stops beating for you.
Qué inspiración y qué placer, honestly. It's wonderful to meet you. Keep doing the work you're doing. It's a blessing, it's an inspiration. Thank you.
Lorella, it's pretty emotional stuff there, watching that video for the first time, listening to your mother's story.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's a privilege to be here to represent the 2.1 million dreamers with $100,000, and that's why we need you to vote, Lorella.
we could win the fight for citizenship. It's happening now. People are, like, this vote is happening this fall. And if you're watching and you're from Texas, Arizona, Virginia, California, Florida, we need you to go out and to talk to your Congress, members of Congress, tell them that this is a must, that you are standing with undocumented Americans.
Well said. Guys, if you want to vote for Lorella, text Lorella to 38383. Voting will be open for the next 15 minutes. Good stuff. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the mother of all comedians and her daughter, Joan and Melissa Rivers.